Hey guys, Jason87 here doing a brief news update, and an update is about the latest incident with the airline companies. And there's one thing I will say about the airline companies is at least they're not discriminative when it comes to throwing people off the airplanes. First we had Kevin Smith because he was overweight, and now we have Alec Baldwin in the most weirdest reason why he got thrown out over a cell phone. Um, this was happened a few days ago. He was allegedly kicked out because he was playing a game on his cell phone, a board game, and I believe words was exchanged, and he basically got thrown out. He was infuriated. He tweeted about this for a while, and basically just let it go for the time being. His spokesperson spoke about it, that he was signaled out. The airline companies have said that, hey, we was following policies, and that was that. Basically, both sides are pretty much bitter at this whole debacle, which is pretty much just been still steaming the news line and the headlines for quite a while now. Alec Baldwin, I can say he's a great actor, great comedian, but he do have a short temper, and sometimes his temper tends to get the best of him. As for the airline, questions arise. Um, I'm aware that they were very strict on certain electronics on airplanes. That's fine, but did they give Alec Baldwin a friendly, you can't really have that on while we are taking off, or while doing the flight? Did they warn him? Did they talk to him politely, or did they just been very rude and just threw him out? Um, there's a lot more than I think that both sides are saying. Like I said, I'm aware they are very strict on electronics being played in the plane, something about interference with their radar and stuff. But still, I mean, a phone. I'm sure he's not the only one who used a phone on flight. I think that that's the one thing I will say. But in this case, it has gotten him thrown out. Now he's saying he's being signaled out. I don't think he is, but it does find it interesting that this is now becoming a larger problem. This is not He's not the first person to get thrown out. He's not the first celebrity got thrown out the plane, and surprisingly, he's not even the first person period who had experienced similar situations. The airlines has been very notorious of policing themselves in such a aggressive manner that they throw people off because it was too big and they wouldn't pay for two seats, or some other manners with people who are artistics. So the airlines does have a very tough, rough history when it comes to dealing with certain situations like this. Some are just, some are not. But in case of this, I'm pretty much saying that it's pretty much the fault of both sides. I think both sides could have handled it better. I think Alec Baldwin could have handled it better by just simply turning off his phone and just let it be. I think the people on the airplane should have at least approached him more nicely, saying, "Look, you really don't allow phones to be on, or any electronics being on while the plane is taking flight. We have radio stations and movies you can watch for entertainment, but we really don't want you to use the phones while we're on flight." And give them a respectable reason. I think if they would have done that, I think he would have probably understand most that the policies are there, and he probably would have put it away. But who knows? What do you think about this? Do you guys think that Alec Baldwin was in the right or in the wrong? Do you think that the airplane was in the right or wrong? Or do you think it's a little bit of both? I think it's a little bit of both, but you guys make it differently. So leave a comment below, or comment if you like. Comment if you think you're right or wrong. But say something. I'd like to know what your opinion on it. So it's J77 saying, take it easy.